All right. Good morning, guys. All right. Good morning. So today, just a moment. I want you guys to confirm if you can see my screen. All right, perfect. So, we are starting shortly. So I'm doing this live because I want you guys to join me. It's also important that you have your laptop ready, and I want you to see my face. So anyway, let's get started, and let's see how we get this rolling. So it's actually a dashboard I'm trying to build for a client. But there are some probably sensitive informations I won't be showing when it gets there. I might probably skip it, and let's see how far we can go with this. All right, um, so I'm using Opus 4.7. I think is the latest model. But for this project, I want us to use Opus 4.6. Yeah, 4.6 because of the token, or probably the credits that how do I put it now? So, when you use some of this AI to do jobs, right? They take tokens for anything you're doing. Anyway, Cloud thinks I'm in Lagos. I am currently in Port Harcourt. Yeah, so as much as I am building this life, I also want you to ask questions while I build. And I had a jazz background music going on initially, so let me put it back on. All right, so first things first, when trying to build an application or build an app, the first thing is to understand the project, everything concerning the project, the functionality, how it works, and all that. So once we get that out of the way, it is easy to build. And then the instructions has to be very clear. Okay, so I want us to, so the way this project is, it's designed in a way where there are people who are into investment, right? They're into investment. Let's say three persons are into investment, and then there is an admin. Every day, the admin sends them 10 naira, 10 naira, 10 naira. So we are trying to build a dashboard where the users can log in and see how much they have earned, right? They can see how much they have earned, and they cannot control anything. They can log in, say, okay, for the past 1 month, this is what I have earned. For the past 2 months, this is what I've earned in BTC or dollar. But I think where we are going to have major challenges building the admin dashboard, because it's a situation where when the admin logs in, when the admin logs in, whatever he sends to this client would also reflect on their dashboard. So if the admin says on Tuesday I sent 10 naira, on Wednesday I sent 1,000, I should be able to see it as the user or as part of the what investors. So basically, the admin has a lot more work to do. Do you understand? So, okay, so since you have an idea of a call, so for the admin and users. So what challenge are we trying to solve? So instead of the admin always coming to WhatsApp to show a screenshot of how he disbursed the fund, he should do it from a professional dashboard, which we are building so that the users can see it, track their earnings, see progress. All right, so I also said I would need more ideas on how to make it extremely professional before we start building. So I said, please note, don't build without me understanding or approving if you understand. So we want to be sure that cloud understands what we are trying to work on. If cloud definitely understands what we are trying to work on, then it will be good for us. So just a moment. So I want to be sure that you guys are familiar. All right, so okay, so got it. I understand the concept clearly. Before we touch any code, let me break down what I am envisioning. A transparent fund, yeah, where the admin manager BTC pool request disbursement and communicate with users and investors log in to see their share tracking and monitor pool performance. No more WhatsApp screenshots. Authentic separate login portals from, of course. So these are like ideas. Separate login portals for admin and users. Invite only user. Admin sends invite link. So in essence, it's only the admin that can send an invite link for users to register. So these are like ideas. It's okay. So this is perfect. Now, another thing we can do to make this even more better is we are going to we are going to do everything on PowerShell. You know CMD initially when we started learning. We are going to still use VS Code to track that the code and everything is saved. But we are going to use PowerShell to put all the codes. Everything we are going to be doing is going to be on PowerShell. Don't worry, it will reflect on VS Code, all right? So this is perfect. This is how I want it to be. First, always make sure you let it know that you want to use the best tech stack in the world. The best tech stack in the world in such a way that Elon Musk will be pleased with what we have created. And at the end of the day, we might get more job offers. So basically, we just want to make it world standard, right? Let's use the best possible ways to create this. UI, UX has to be unbelievable. All right. So the UI UX. So if of course you know what UI UX, that is user interaction and user interface. It has to be fine. All right. It has to be very beautiful. Now, this is the plan. This is the plan. I have what VS Code and I have PowerShell. Let's take it one step at a time. That's a time. You provide me the codes. I will impute on PowerShell and commands such that it will reflect on CMD, on VS Code rather, perfectly. So for those of you who are already students, you already know what VS Code is, and you already know what CMD is. But I would still show you, okay? Let's start with the first code. Now, most times cloud will try to do everything for you, but don't allow it to do everything because you might have a challenge trying to restructure it. So these instructions make sure that it is following it procedurally, step by step, okay? All right, let's start with the first code. Once I am satisfied, we can proceed even faster. My PowerShell is open. Remember, step by step. All right, so we're starting with this. Let's see. All right, so love the energy. Let's build something world class. Okay, let's see. Let me see what we have here. I just want to be sure that everything is going on fine. Just a moment. Okay. All right, so I'm going to open my PowerShell, Windows arrow, PWSH. You can see it's Windows arrow, PWSH. So we're in our environment where we can start coding. Open your PowerShell and run this command. So like I said, I'm not going to do anything from my end. Everything will be done with cloud. And let's see how far we can go, guys. So I'm trying to install, yeah, why? Install some of these things. So we're installing the tech stacks, everything we are needing. Just trying to close this. So we just give it a moment, let this actually end. So you can see that we are trying to install whatever tech stack we need to create this, okay? All right, so you can see that everything has been done here. Uh, let's see. Most times as a beginner, which some of you are, you just copy the code and then you just paste it back to cloud. Sometimes copy the response and then paste it back to cloud. So we are installing this. Everything we need for this project. That's what we are just trying to install. Okay. Excuse the UI, the things people can see that wow, this is amazing. That's just what we're trying to install. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what else? What else? Let me see. Oh, this. So we're having, you can see these errors, right? So sometimes just do this, just to be sure. If I try correcting them, you might not understand. So when you have errors, you just feed it back to cloud. It's going to understand, okay, no worries. It's a normal thing. And then you can see, so it understands what the challenge is, and then it gets that sorted. All right, so I'm doing the last one. So when you see something like this, don't stress yourself, just send it back to you, and then it gives you the let's see this. Just confirm. It's asking us which of them are we using. So I selected Radix. Good to go. Most times it will ask you some questions. Then for the first, select Nova. So we're going to be selecting Nova. Okay. So what this means is we already have some tech stacks before which we have used in other projects. So, but if you noticed, I've not done anything special. Whatever response I'm getting, that's what I'm also giving it. All right. So we're still waiting for it to install. You can see it here. It's trying to install. Okay. So we'll just give it back. Nothing special, just oh sorry. Let me see. So just a moment. I pasted something that's not correct. So all right, we are here. So just to be sure that we have installed everything. Let's see. All right. So we are moving to the next thing. Okay, so now it says we should open this code. So for us to make sure that everything is fine, we just have to do type code dots, all right, and then click enter. So code dots naturally opens your VS Code, which shows you everything. So this is everything. You can see app core dashboard. This is everything basically we have installed. And now the next instruction is to SRC. First, open file, VS Code, and replace the content of SRC. So let's look for SRC. I will show you an easier way to do this. So if we click on SRC app page.tsx, so come here, SRC app page.tsx over here. So replace everything, Control A, delete, and then I've pasted this. Okay. We are working on the login page, isn't it? So the next thing is SRC app login page.tsx. Okay, so in case you're doing a project and you see create a new folder, you can say, I want everything plus the code to be done on PWSH. So it's more like you want everything to be pasted on PowerShell. It's just like a faster way. And then it would naturally uh, reflect on your VS Code. We are going to show you, I'm going to show you a live example, okay? So that it naturally reflects on VS Code. So I don't have to always open VS Code and impute the code. So we're just trying to be faster. So we are working on the home page. Don't worry, when we are done, you'll see the beauty of what we are trying to do. So it's just paste everything on PowerShell. You can see. Okay. So this. So everything I'm pasting it on PowerShell. So you can see PowerShell here. It means just paste it on what PowerShell and do nothing. So I'm just going to paste. Yeah. So if we want to be sure that whatever we pasted here showed, you can just check VS Code. src app login page.csx. So if we go here, src app login. So if we click on page.txt, so you see everything we pasted on PowerShell is reflecting here. You can see, right? Everything posted on PowerShell is reflecting here. Okay, so then npm, we are just following instructions. We have not done anything special. So let's run it and let's see what it's going to look like. If it's something that we like, we can say, okay, we like it. And then we can work with it. So let's see. So this is the link. So let's open it and see. I'm trying to open the link. All right, so we had, I think, a small challenge, but it's been fixed. Don't worry. I had a lot of applications open on my PC. So Paste this. So I'm trying to run it again. Let's see. All right, so it's not opening. Let's see what's wrong. It's something we can easily fix. Let's try this. So just type just not opening yet. Let's see. All right, so I think the page is coming up. Let's see. All right, so you can see that we have the page is up. This is actually nice. I'm just trying to see how good this can be. Our phone distribution platform, admin. This is where the admin gets to log in. This is for the investors. So access is by invitation only. Contact your admin. This is not bad. So guys, tell me first what you think. We still have a lot of work to be done. What do you think? Is there anything we should change? It's not looking bad. Yeah, so when creating applications, another thing you have to consider is you have to consider phone versions, all right? So you have to consider phone versions and we are going to be optimizing both for web and phone. So let's continue. So we're going to type. It's looking amazing so far, but we believe the UI UX can be fire. Can you do a research on UI UX around this kind of applications or web, the best designs that would favor and make it look so amazing, unbeatable, such that during launch, every UI UX designer will be wow. Do a professional research on how best to approach the UI UX for apps like this: color, field, topography, fonts, every motion, effects, lines, and all, every single thing you feel is incapacitating when it comes to UI UX. Then we can proceed. The login page opened. So we want it to do a research and on the best design models. So Control C to stop it from running on the best design models that can be used, such that we want a situation whereby the design is so fine. You see, the design is so fine. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, so so you can see that it is the reason for this research. I think other AIs can actually carry out researches, but cloud research is a bit stronger. It would Google, it would check other designers. When it comes to building applications, you don't want to work in isolation. You need like a team, right? People who can, okay, come together, I need your idea, come together, I need your idea. All right. At the end of the day, you're just picking ideas. If you notice, I haven't, none of whether I'm a great programmer or not, I haven't done anything. Cloud is just doing everything, but it is the thought process behind it. You see, it is the thought process behind it that matters. All right, so it has done some research and it's looking good. Everything, dashboard and login pages. Now that we have full design. All right. Don't forget, it should be optimized for phones as well. For mobiles, rather. If you say phone, you're limiting it for mobile. Let's go. All right, so we just wait for it to, so let's see. So I'll just paste on PowerShell. So initially, we would have gone to, so everything, you can see everything we're doing is on VS Code. All right, so let's see what we have. NPM run dev. So in order to test what you're building, you just type NPM run dev, and then let's refresh again and see what we have here. Let's see. Okay, so we have a small error here. So let's stop this error. I think there's just a small challenge. Right, so I think I've carried out a lot of projects, so I'm actually running out of this thing. So let's see. Let's try it again. So you see why feeding your cloud or whatever you're experiencing is important. It will just help you. So it's loading. Let's see what we have. We're still having we're out of memory. Just hold on. It's going to be sorted. Just a moment. The RAM in my PC is really so just be patient. I'm going to get it sorted, okay? Just be patient. I'm trying to get it fixed. Let me see. Control Shift. Yes, see. Just a moment. My PC is on fire basically. So just bear with me. Okay. I also do not want to refresh it. Or you guys should just give me a moment. Let me restart my PC. Maybe it's just going to help. Let me just restart my PC.